Heineken. Feeling like that tonight?
Gotta wake up. I was over on the couch. I was watching Joy Reid, about to go to sleep.
That right there be putting me to sleep.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to put nothing else on the side.
Well, we are live. So
Cheers,
let's
everybody.
get into it. Hello, good people. Welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. Here we talk about any and everything. So good to have you guys with us tonight. I'm your host, Veronica.
No bell. There you go.
That could you put that bell away? Could you please put that bell away?
And can I say that this is
Okay. Didn't want to say anything, but I'm back in business.
surprise, surprise.
Oh,
We have our
yeah.
bell back.
I got two of
Well,
them
let
this
me
time.
say that this is a St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital bell.
Mm-hmm.
When I visited St. Jude back in 2019, before the pandemic hit, I so miss going there because the radio station, we would go and visit St. Jude for the radiothon. But our radiothon actually starts tomorrow. So guys, listen to the radio. It's going to be on Glory 98.5. Also on our sister station Magic 94.3. We will have a radiothon, and we want you guys to help and donate a little something to St. Jude's Research Hospital.
Can I just say something about that real quick? I was going to put it's interesting that I was going to put my St. Jude shirt on tonight. It's so ironic that you say that, but I want to say that with Veronica in the southern region, I'm working in radio. In the northern region, I also work for Radio One. And this is something that we all have in common when it comes down to St. Jude. And when you get a chance to meet the people and the stories of the folks that have to take their children there for cancer, sickle cell, and other things, it's just so inspirational that you don't have to come out your pocket for any money, and the research that they're doing to treat your children. And the children love the atmosphere. It's a great atmosphere. So I do want to just say support it for the folks that are in the Darlington, Florence, and region down here to listen to your station, Glory 98.5. You said, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, please, because it is a worthy cause. I don't work for the same radio station that Veronica, but we all stand for the same cause, and that is a great hospital, and it's a great contribution if you can contribute to them.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Thank you for that, Brother Fatine. Appreciate that. Because I'm telling you, when you get a different look at it, you see the commercials and stuff for St. Jude, or you see when go into the grocery stores or whatever, and they asking you, would you like to donate to St. Jude's? But I'm telling you, it's a different experience when you're there live in person. You see some of the kids and their parents, and they speak about they tell their stories of from the beginning of when their child had cancer and what they're going through and where they're at now. It's just you look at things differently. And so I am a supporter every month. They take a little out of my checking account, which I donate every month to St. Jude's, definitely for a great cause. And to know that, like you said, a parent do not have to worry about anything as far as their stay there, the food, like none of that. The cost of taking care of that child, all of that is included when they go
Yes.
to St. Jude. So definitely a great program, St. Jude. Yes. All righty. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I have my brother Victor back with us tonight. What's going on?
What's going on?
How are you, sir?
I'm all right. I guess I don't get no bill.
Now I was doing the drum roll first, and then I'll get the bell. Don't get that cowbell. Retire that, please. Put old Betsy away, please. Put that give Victor a bomb or something. Give him something manly. Put that damn cowbell away, please. Good evening, everybody.
You know what, Stevenson? Whatever.
I tell you.
Brother Fatin is back with us tonight. New York WBLS radio station.
Yeah,
What's up? That's what's up.
That's what's happening.
So glad to have my crew with me tonight. My girl Sharon couldn't make it with us, but we definitely going to miss her tonight. Sharon. What's going on, good people? John. Let me see. What is he saying? Starting off with Veronica, since you like donating, would you donate to my United Negro Fund? I'm the
Negro. You that little boy. Little PTA
You know
boy
what?
up there, right?
Hey, Miss Rosa, Patricia, what's going on, Sly? Let's see, Alicia. Hey, Alicia. Let's see, Tanya. Hey, Tanya. Lisa Smith, Christina. What's going on, Tori? All of you out there, thank you for watching Tangy Tea of Life. Once again, this is where
We talk about any and everything.
Any and everything.
yeah. Sorry, y'all hear those gunfire? Like, oh yeah.
Call the sheriff. Call the sheriff.
What gunfire? Ain't nobody fire.
Call the sheriff.
Like I'm in the country area, and like I don't know if they're shooting at deers, cows, or whatever.
Call the sheriff.
All right, so
That's the cows shooting at your door for stealing their damn bell.
you know what? Stevenson, Veronica, I'm a Shriner from ancient Egyptian. Okay, yeah. Half of my $150 dues yearly go to St. Jude's. Oh,
You gotta say that right. Shriner from the ancient Egyptian Arabic order, noble mystic shrine. He is a Shriner.
thank you. If he would have just made that short for me. Thank you, Stevenson. That is so nice.
Oh no, that's why you hear them gunshots.
Hey, Angelia. Well, Victor, would you like to say something about this weekend, or are you good?
It was cool. You know what I'm saying? We got together, I had a good time.
Full. You had your arms full.
Yeah.
That's all I saw from the pictures. You had your arms full. That's all.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
We had a good time.
I had to step out of character for a slight second, but I got put back in character quite. I put myself back in character. How about that?
Okay.
But I will say this, ladies, don't try to change a man's mind once he's already made up his mind. Just leave him alone.
If I call Victor
Well,
and say, yo, it's going down, Negro, don't come over here playing peacemaker. Come over here to rumble. That's what I call you.
oh, Victor is so overprotected. Like, I mean, I love it, but
Yeah, Victor's a good dude to be
Victor is
out with.
just
He's a
very
good dude to be out with. I've been out with him before, and I've had a good time with Vic. So
yes, we're gonna leave it right there, shall we? Well, Fatih, before we get to the letter, you want to throw something?
yeah. So I came across. Yeah. I came
Wait,
across
I was speaking to the good people first.
Oh,
Hey,
I thought you said 15. You said
That's what I
15.
did. Hey, Cynthia. Go ahead, Fatine. I'm sorry. My donation goes to the poll workers' times and hard. No,
You
know
ready?
what,
Good job, Mike.
Mike?
Mine goes to
Are you
single
on?
mothers.
All right, you on the roll? Good night. Fatigue, what's going on?
You know, I came across something on Facebook today. It just caught my eye. Just something I was just going to really share with y'all. This just, you know, it was nothing really big, just caught my attention. And as I mentioned it to y'all, I remember exactly what the words were. And the statement was, it was a picture of a man and a woman in a pool, man kissing the woman. And it says, if a man takes you on a vacation, the question was to the woman, if a man takes you on a vacation, do you feel obligated to give him sex? And I thought that was interesting, you know, and it wasn't about husband. It was just, if a man takes you on a vacation, do you feel obligated as a woman to be intimate with him? And I thought that was an interesting question. I just was going to share it with the team because I just thought it was interesting. But, you know, I want to put it out there and hear what the people have to say and hear what my team here has to say. And, you know, we always start with the ladies first.
Well, I mean, I don't think I'm going to be going on vacation with anyone that I'm not interested in, first of all. I'm not going to just go on vacation with anyone. So I got to have some kind of feelings to be going on vacation. When you say vacation, that means we're going like 3 nights, you know, 4 nights, 5 nights, whatever, vacation. So I'm definitely not just going on vacation with anyone. So, will I feel obligated though? No, I won't feel obligated, but I'm definitely probably be attractive to whoever I go on vacation with. So if it happens, it happens. Thank you, Miss Rosa.
Vic?
Oh, we doing it. Oh, you gonna stay there? I'm gonna tell you that. No, I mean, yeah, you obligated because you already feel comfortable enough to go with me, to spend overnight. And if you, and I'm not trying to be funny, but for those of you who can still have your cycle, you need to plan this trip around that. Because the last thing I want to hear is, you know, your friend here, and now I got to mess with these people towel and bed sheets. So all I'm saying is, yes, you are obligated to do something if you go somewhere with me overnight. If you spend more than 3 hours with me, you obligated to do something. So I'm just saying, I cut out at the 2:59 mark.
You know what? That is sad.
I'm right with Vic. I mean, you know, I'll be honest with you. I didn't have, you know, doing those, you know, when I say my single days, even though I'm back in that arena, it's a little different right now. But when I say a little different, it's just coming out of a long-term relationship. But I didn't even have too many women that stayed at my house that didn't have to be obligated. You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting is an understanding. You know, you never force nobody to do anything. That's, you know, that's not what I'm talking about. But you're right. If you're spending money and you're taking somebody on a vacation, y'all sleeping in the same room for three nights like that, you know, and you mentioned it, Veronica, being comfortable. You're comfortable enough for me to pay for you to go on vacation. And, you know, and if you get there and you start saying no, and I paid, remember, I paid.
It doesn't
Your
matter.
ass.
No means no.
So you know what is going to happen? It's going to happen like when I first went to Virginia Beach with my boys. Whoever got lucky, we had to sit outside and wait till they finish in the room. Your ass will be sitting outside until because I'm going to meet somebody. Your ass going to be sitting outside because remember, I paid my room. But I mean, being a little funny with it. But no, I feel that again, the question was more to the women. Do you feel obligated? But don't do that, ladies. Don't play those games. And Victor's right. You know when your cycle comes on, pretty much the vicinity. So don't accept those invitations when you know you're gonna walk right into your friend coming, and then it's that time and it lasts an extra 2 days.
Well, sometimes it just come unexpectedly.
No, you know when your cycle come. Your cycle don't come. No.
Your cycle don't come in that other hole though.
Woo! 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 Enough said there.
You know what?
Wow.
What's going on, Jamel? 119 Media Group. You know what? Yeah, something else. That doesn't mean that you have to.
There's a lot of action that can happen when your friend shows up unexpectedly, knock at that door. Then there's some other things, fellatio and all kind of other things goes down.
Sure, say so. Y'all feel like R. Kelly, huh? We hunching tonight.
Something happening.
Something happening. Somebody's getting
What?
spanked.
Well, if she's not, if your cycle's on, your proctologist and your dentist need to have a meeting because one of them
is in play.
One of them
is in play.
If not both.
Something in play. Don't get me start talking X-rated. Ain't 12 o'clock yet.
Right.
You know what? I'll be talking about which got the tighter suction, but I ain't going that direction. Look at it.
And to be honest with you, too much of that, you can keep that too.
You don't want to get in there and get lost and plunder.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, you said for teens. So I started off.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
we could have just left it with my answer because everybody agreed pretty much with me. You guys just went all over the top.
You know what the hucklebuck is?
Oh, finally, she getting put in the book.
You don't know what the hucklebuck is?
What is that, a wrestling move?
Okay.
Care to explain? Never mind.
I want to hear what Vic had to say.
Fake? I will bring the fake. Mm-hmm.
What you doing with one of them? If that was the case, I'd go on vacation with the fake one.
Yeah, because we ain't gotta worry about when, whatever. We ain't wasting time for that.
You know what? Yes, exactly, Cheryl. I don't understand. You know, when Fatin kicks off the show, we got to be very careful because he kicks it off. He goes straight there, straight in there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm coming straight in there.
Straight on in. Straight on in.
I'm talking about don't even worry about putting your bags down. Go and book your ass over this damn these people counter. You ain't even got to slide them all the way down. Just put them at your knees.
Slide it to the side.
Lisa said, this one time I have to agree with the guys. What you going for if you didn't plan on doing nothing?
There you go, Lisa. Lisa.
To relax, Lisa, and enjoy the scenery. I don't know what book means. I can't stand John. I don't know.
Angelina say she bring a backup. So you know what? Don't even want to know.
Right. Save it for after 10. After hours. All right. So, yes, and we definitely want to thank some of our viewers for, it wasn't planned for the viewers to come out, but we so happened to see them out, and we appreciate you guys. Thanks for taking a photo with us, and we had a lot of fun. So the meet and greet is in works. It looks like it will be an April date that we will have the meet and greet. So everybody, I'll let y'all know the date as soon as everything is arranged. But definitely, huh?
Say my birthday is in April.
Hey.
No.
No. But April, we're looking at April, so of course we have to work around Vic's schedule and get things planned. But we want
you just let me know if you give me enough time in advance.
Yeah, we'll get you there because you ain't working the whole month, bro. Come on.
We want all of you to be there and meet us, and we want to meet you guys. For those of you who we don't know, and we always see you in the comment section, we want all of you to join us for a night of fun. April, it'll be Wait, it's spring in April? Well,
Can we do a Friday night?
it'll be it's definitely gonna be a Friday. It's gonna be a Friday
Thank
or
you,
Saturday.
because Saturday I gotta get ready for Sunday. I get up early Sunday for
You got church?
Radio.
Oh.
Uh,
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on it depends where I'm having it at. Depends on what night is good for
the people. Okay.
Yes. And to kind of think of it, it may be a Saturday for Teen, to be honest. Thinking about what they have going on. But we'll definitely talk about that. Whomever
Okay.
she is, I plan to feed. What?
Feed the monkey with a banana.
You know what? Stevenson, get off. By then we'll be done. Man, everybody.
Hey, you skip that.
April
you-
is right around the corner.
Hey, you skip Bree. Bree said something. She said, "But who really going on vacation with the opposite
I'll
sex?"
let you know, Michaels. I'll let you know. I'll let y'all know once everything is set in place. I have an idea where I'm going to have it, but I'll let you guys know. Okay, Bree, but who really going on a vacation with the opposite sex and ain't going to get it in? Like, really?
Common sense. It's common sense. And
That's
if you
why I say
play-
I'm not going to go on vacation with someone that I'm not physically attracted to. Like, Lord forgive us for what we might do when we all meet. Yes, John. I gotta watch out. I gotta watch you. All right, so you guys, are you ready for the letter, or you guys have something else on your mind?
Let's press forward.
All right. Once again, for those who are just joining us, and if you are new to the tea, we talk about any and everything here. So, of course, as you can see, what we just talk about.
It's getting it in.
This is what happens on the tea, okay? All right, so we do have an email letter tonight, and it is about friendship. So I kind of had to go back and forth with the young lady that wrote the email because I wanted more of, what is going on. But let me do say this. Hey, Michelle. Victor, I don't know if you and I are allowed to hang out anymore because it seemed like we bring trouble when we hang out together. That being said, let's get into the letter. All right, so it says, hello, Tangy T. Yes, it is me. I don't care if you call my name. I'm not going to call the name. Said it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure seeing y'all Saturday night. Veronica, you are so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thanks for asking me to take a picture with the Tangy T. I got some backlash about the picture and lost a friend. I tried to explain that you asked for the picture, then I get a threatening text about wanting to slap me. Well, I'm just going to pray for this person because my guy friend who was there with me was okay with me taking the picture. And if anyone wants to take a picture with my ex or my future husband, take it. I'm okay. I know who I am and love the skin I'm in. I'm sorry that I lost this person as a friend because I consider this person more than that. Yes, I'm hurt and sharing this because Tangy Tea is about the tea and helping people through situations. So I then responded, wait, let me find my response. I was like, good morning. It was a pleasure meeting you as well. Thank you for your kind words and taking the photo. I'm sorry to hear that. That it caused issues for you and your friend. Then I asked her, is this friend a male or a female? And why did they get upset about it? Is this an ex? Please give me a little more detail. And she said, it's a female who I wanted in my wedding, but to approach me that way, there's no coming back. I never had a problem with a true friend after I explained it. It was just a picture with Tangy Tea. I'm sorry, but I'm good with her decision to end our friendship. So I said, wow, but why is she mad over a picture? She don't want you to have other friends. So she came back and she said, I guess not. I'm a friendly person. I'm happy regardless of wrongdoings. I dust myself off and keep it moving. Anyone who knows me knows I don't intentionally hurt people. And in her heart, she knows that wasn't meant to hurt her. So I said, okay, so what is your question for us and the viewers? And she said, my thing is it more to this other than the picture? How can you lose a real friendship if you know me? How can a picture in a relationship? Is someone in your head leading you to believe something you know not true? I will miss her, but I'm out. I'm done. So, I really don't understand. Okay, so a photo caused a friendship to break up. So I don't know if you caused the friendship to break up, Victor, or was I the cause of the friendship? I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so her man was there Saturday night. Her man was there, and he wasn't upset about her taking a photo, but her friend, which is a female, was mad at her for taking a photo. So my thing is, do your friend like you, like that, and you taking a photo with another female? Like, I'm not getting it. Or was your friend trying to find a way out of that friendship, and that was just an easy, crazy way to end the friendship? I'm not really getting it. I mean, because my friends can take photos with whoever they want. Why am I going to get mad at my friends for taking a photo with someone else? I mean, I don't get it. Maybe maybe it's going over my head, but I don't see the problem with taking a photo with someone. Victor, maybe you know more than.
Yeah, I think Victor should. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I know it. Victor, go ahead and explain this. Because you are X that marks the spot, bro. Go ahead and explain.
Oh,
I
so
don't
you
feel
think
like
you think it
guessing
was
this.
me, Patricia? She said, "Oh, she mad because Veronica was in the picture." Because I know she wasn't mad about Vic. Vic, what are your thoughts on this? Because I'm kind of lost.
Vic, what is the real deal on this? What's the real deal, bro?
What's your thoughts on it, Fatine?
Well, my thought.
I know
All
there's
right.
an issue.
Okay. So the thoughts is it's not you, Veronica. That's my opinion. So it's not you. And first of all, I want to hear Vic. I want to hear Vic thing because I can't assume anything. Vic could be playing coy and really don't know. But I want to hear Vic's answer. But at the end of the day, this is a friend. She got her man there, or what? Right. So I'm not going into this. Whitney Houston got a man and then the girl liking her. I'm not going in there. It's something else. And I see that sometimes people are petty if they have an issue with someone. And if they have an issue with someone that they got an issue with, they want you to have an issue with that person. And if they had an issue with either, I'm just going to say, because I'll let Victor respond, because I don't want to throw nothing on my brother without him being able to speak. You already spoke, Veronica, from that perspective. But if a person has a problem with one of you all, then they may want that person as a friend to them to also have that problem. And I told people, and I get that, and it was reasserted with me when somebody asks, and I don't want to get political, I just really want to say this real quick. When they asked Nelson Mandela when he was friends with Fidel Castro, and Nelson Mandela said, well, you don't pick my friends. So it seems like this person had a problem with someone in that picture beside her beside her friend. My advice to her is, if your friend is your ex-friend is that damn petty, then so be it. I hope your so-called friend is watching this tonight. Unless it's something that I don't know that is so bad, and I'm saying that as a disclaimer because I don't know. But if it's petty, then hell with it. Move on, sis, and you probably will be better with it. Go ahead, Vic. Am I far off, or am I? Or like we used to play hot peas and butter. Am I close? Am I burning up?
We can go to some comments, Vic, if you want to take a second.
No.
So
Here we go.
this whole situation is about me.
There you go.
So
Mm-hmm.
not to throw too much into it, but I used to date Angelia's friend. All right. And
Did you call the name?
No. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it.
But she's
But anyway, she said she didn't care. So
Right.
I mean, you can look at the picture, you can tell, you know, it's you got one or two choices.
3. But go ahead.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. So anyway, I used to date her friend, and when we broke up, we broke up. But I guess it was like one of those things where you say, my friends is my friends and your friends is your friends. But I've known the woman who we are speaking of for a long time. Like, she used to be married to one of my classmates. So I know her, but I don't know her. So you know what I'm saying? It's real. I know the issue. I get it, but I didn't think that it would really go as far as it did. Let me say that. I really did. Because damn, like it's almost like I can't be friends with you. Matter of fact, it was the same thing that happened that night. Just because two people break up, why I can't speak to you no more?
Yeah, that's what I said. That, you know, once you fall out with somebody, then my friend can't be friends with you. And I don't believe in that, you know, unless it's some detrimental, somebody that put a gun on me or stab me in the back or some stuff like that. But, you know, you lose your friendship over somebody taking a picture like that. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Do you think it's justifiable, Victor? Even though it kind of, you kind of involved per se?
No,
That's what I'm saying.
This is some shit. Let me just say that.
Okay.
Like, I don't even get why it would even matter. Whether if it was a picture, shit. Whether if it was her birthday party and I went. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. You know, if two people ain't together no more, then why are you upset? Clearly, she was there with somebody else. She wasn't there with me. And everybody know that. And her friend knows that. But I don't know, man. To me, I guess people want to claim stakes on things that they don't have ownership of. So when I guess, yes, it is very childish, but why are you mad with somebody because they speaking to somebody else or they cordial? Like, damn, if I based my relationship on how everybody else feel, I wouldn't be cool with nobody.
Right. Oh, well, my bad. I mean, I didn't know. Like, you didn't whisper anything in my ear, like, because I was the one that said, let's take a photo.
But see, but the thing is, we shouldn't have to explain anything. You know what? We didn't have any explanations, and the reason I didn't say anything because it was really nothing to say.
Yeah.
She was there with who she was there with. You know what I'm saying? We were there as a group, and we was together. Our groups merged. We took a picture. It wasn't, I mean, that whole picture was full of people who mutually respected each other. Why does it have to be anything other than that?
I would say now I'm just putting a little twist on it. Where Veronica, where Victor might have said something, is that if the young lady that was, you know, in the picture, let's just say Victor, her, and the person she was with had a problem in the past, then when you would have said, hey, Vic, let's take a picture with them, Vic might have said, nah, I don't want to do that. See, that's different. That's a little different because that's with the immediate parties right there. But with someone that's not even there, that's just a friend, I just don't see it. I just don't see it at the end of the day, you know. And it's not, you know, and the fallout to say, you know, I can see if you say, damn, you took a picture with so-and-so and you know I had a blah, 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 and that so-and-so ate crap. You got, okay, that other person may have been able, has the right to say that. But to break your friendship with them because you took a picture, that makes a statement about the other person.
Yeah.
And the thing is the length of the friendship. Like, they've been friends for a long fucking time. And I'll tell you, I'll say this. If I would have known that that would have been an issue, then I'd have been like, you know, nah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, sometimes you have to see things like that to see who really for you. Like, you know, even and this is just pushing whatever. Let's just say, you know, me and this person was together and you saw the picture. You gonna really get mad with your homegirl, a potential spy, a potential ally? You know what I'm saying? Now, out of spite, you know what I'm saying? I'll take 12 pictures with the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's me. But I mean, I don't get it. Like, I'm not let me say this. I got to choose my words very, very, very wisely. I am not someone who's in a relationship. I'm not out here down trying to string nobody along or nothing like that. So when I seen when I got wind of what was going on, I didn't realize what the fuck your letter was about. But I might have would have kind of said, hey, but it's cool. It's cool.
My bad, because you.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I know you didn't know.
As soon as he started reading it, I was like, okay, this sounds like.
But
suspicious.
honestly, I thought it was me. Like, I thought maybe the young lady was bisexual or whatever, and she was mad because I was in the photo. Like, I didn't know really what to think. But of course, if I knew it was, you know, that big, I would have, you know.
Oh no, like I said, it's cool because I mean it's a topic that needs to be discussed. I mean, do you when two people break up, do your friends are caught in the middle, especially when, like, you know, y'all been places together and y'all share a mutual bond, like the friends or whatever. Like, I've been to her house, she's come to my house, you know what I'm saying? And we both were together. So, like, why do I have to stop speaking to her because me and XYZ over here ain't together no more?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I don't understand why folks expect that.
Why women expect that?
Well, just because you're not with your ex, that doesn't mean that I can't still talk and speak to your ex. That's just like, prime example, Saturday night, Vic, when I was talking to my sister ex. Why should I, you know, they're no longer together, but why should I be rude? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it comes down to the circumstance.
Definitely.
But would you have took a picture with your sister ex?
No, I wouldn't have. If it's a bad breakup or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have went that far.
Right.
But
no, Tracy. No, they did not say anything like that.
But I'm not gonna, you know, like stop talking to him unless it was something, you know, serious. It was a really ugly, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't understand why. And females are bad with that. Like, they don't want, like, a lot of females, if say like me and Sharon, we're friends. Sharon don't care for someone that I'm friends with. Say my friend Keisha. Sharon don't care for Keisha. They don't care for each other. Sharon don't want me talking to Keisha because she got a problem with Keisha. That's not my problem, though. I respect both of you, and, you know, if you're in the same, you know, building or whatever facility and you guys aren't speaking, I'm not going to be rude, and, you know, but I'm definitely going to talk to Keisha. I'm not going to stop just because Sharon doesn't like Keisha, if that makes sense. But a lot of
But if
females are
but if
like that.
Keisha, but if Sharon caught Keisha with her man in her house, then that puts you in a real tough situation. See, that's what I'm saying. Circumstances dictates this, and like Victor said, he knows more, and you don't need to go into this because this one of the things that we try to stay away with is our personal stuff here on the show. So that's why I'm not pushing, and I'm not even playing with Vic on this one. I know we joke around, but I go, but so far on this because I don't know what happened between him and that young lady at the end of the day. So I don't know, but to break up your friendship, like Vic said, they were friends for a long time over a picture,
Right.
unless it just was something that was just so detrimental. Do you, Victor? I asked you that, do you, and you don't think so? You already answered it. That whatever that breakup was, you don't think it should have resulted by taking the picture. But like you,
But I mean, to be honest with you, not to get too far into it.
Yeah, because we don't want you to.
No, I mean, I'm cool. You can't go around doing certain things, and then the same outcome happens. It can't always be everybody else. I mean, when you start severing ties, you severing ties from people that you've known, years, and for you to do that for someone or her or whatever, to do that so effortlessly, that speaks volume about the character of that person. Like, I could never sit here and somebody who I've known for 15 years cut them off like that for something so small. That makes no sense to me.
Well, and things happen for a reason. Maybe it was time. Maybe it was time for that friendship to come to an end.
Of course, it had to be.
Like people come in your life for a reason, in a season, however they say it. Maybe their season was up. So
a moment, a season, or a lifetime.
Yeah. Like for something that small, that petty. Well, we're looking from the outside in, but for something like that for 15 years, that's crazy.
But the cool thing about it is, Veronica, you was there, so you saw everything that night before she walked in the door with her. I guess that's her fiance because she said that's her wedding or whatever. I don't know. Well, anyway, and then when she left, so it's like, of course, I had nothing to do with her. But the thing is that there is no X factor here. We took a picture. She saw it, was upset, said some really, really hurtful things that she can never, ever, ever take back. Because for you to, and the thing about a text message is, I take a text message a lot more serious than I take a damn phone call, because you still got to read that before you hit send.
Right.
So for that to happen, man, that's crazy. Like, and then as you was reading it, I can see that person doing that. I can see that person saying that. I can see it, and I can hear the voice and all. But the person that wrote you the letter, they ain't lying. That person is really like that. They really are.
Let me ask you this, Vic, if you don't mind me asking. Were you and this person that, at that particular time, was y'all in a serious relationship?
When? Last week?
No. Since you said
the friend that's mad.
The man.
Yeah.
Okay.
We was together for a while. Let me say that. We was together for a while.
Only reason why I asked that, and I asked that because I was gonna, how we branch off. That's why I keep saying that, let people know what it is, and if it's a relationship, it's a friendship, whatever it is, all that lying and stuff like that, and leading people on. But like you said, you knew what it was. It was a relationship. So I'm not making no excuses for you. At the end of the day, it was a relationship, and because you're in a relationship 4 months, 2 years, or how many years, relationships sometimes come to an end, and sometimes there are bad breakups, and you hate that. You hate that there are bad breakups, but those things happen, and you try to move on. you know. But there's collateral damage. That's the word I would use. There's collateral damage, and collateral damage spills sometime outside of the two people that are involved. It could be the kids, it could be family members, or it could be friends. So there seems to be collateral damage that is continuing now from a relationship that ended in the past. Wow.
Miss Rosa said, it's not like you're Victor Newman. Yes, Britt, people don't value relationships anymore. It's sad truth. Relationships, friendships, they don't. But
Because they're not friendships, they're associations. People, what is a friendship? What is a friendship? And you know, and it comes down to each own value of what is a friendship. There's people who are friends are thick and thin, and then there's a friendships that they come by because I moved in the building and I met you as my next door neighbor. Sometimes they grow and they last a lifetime, or they last for the time that y'all are with each other. So I don't know this person, so I don't know how strong their friendship is. I don't care how long they've been friends. But if you've been friends with me and my boy Tony, we had a fallout. We argued, we debated, we called each other names, and we had our softball guys saying we should not throw our friendship away. I told them guys to mind your business. But you see us talking because we realized that we had to get past that anger, but we realized what our friendship meant to one another.
No, we don't, Mike. Sit your messy self down.
What are you talking about? He said we need more put on the spot letter.
Messy. Messy.
I mean, that was all right. So
I do want to apologize. I did not know, Vic.
Veronica,
You gotta apologize for that.
You know, I thrive in some shit, so I'm cool. But you know, to keep everything, you know what it is, the dynamic between us three, that not on this, but the three people that's, I guess I'm involved. The three people that's involved. I mean, I'd have never thought that would have happened, or a conversation, or if how in the hell did she even see the picture? That kind of threw me anyway, because me and her are not friends. But I don't know. I'm baffled. How about that?
But you shouldn't be baffled, bro, because
And
I got issues, and trust me, people see this and they got ways to see it. So they get ways to see it.
You know, people are messy. They take screenshots and send it to people.
Yep.
You know,
yep.
People love for stuff to go. And that's what I don't understand about folks. Because it's like the messier they are, the more likes and the more hearts they get. But if it's just something like something that's trying to educate someone, or you know, trying to lift people up, you don't really get hearts and likes with it. But you come out there and be messy, man. You'll get 100, 200 likes and hearts, and you know, that's just.
Yeah.
Life.
I just want to say this, Veronica and Victor, this is personal now. Some people feel like they can be messy and continue to be messy. And I'm not saying that people don't get upset and they need to vent. But it comes a time enough is enough. You understand what I'm saying? Years and years of the bullshit. I'm sorry, I can't say it no nicer because it's personal now for me. Because I don't like that, because I've been upset over something. I've been upset over an ex, over something that was really harsh, but I didn't drag them through the mud. And sometimes if that's how life goes, but for them to continue to drag that on, then they get caught up in it. And then what happens, they wind up bringing themselves down. And if you get caught up in it, or other people get caught up in it, they bring them down with it. That's why I pull myself back. After you apologize and you say, look, this is it. If you want to continue to be messy and this, that, and the other, do it by yourself. But you ain't bringing me down with that bullshit. And that, I'm sorry to curse like that, folks, but when you personally involved, and I have been, and you know, that pisses me off, because enough is enough. Say what you got to say, be angry, but move on, because we all move on.
Well,
We all should move on.
We all should move on.
Move
but
on.
those are the folks that can't move on.
Right.
Those are the ones that want to be messy and just want their feelings are still involved. Evidently, the feelings are still there. They don't want to move on. They want to be miserable. They want to keep you miserable as well.
Right.
I'm miserable.
Yeah, you want to bring if they feel that you brought pain to them, they want you to feel pain also.
And I mean, I'm not talking about your situation, Fatima. I'm talking about in general, people in general. Like, people just love to keep mess going. I'm just glad I'm not one of those messy folks. Like, I ain't got time. Living best life.
I like what Bree said, that she ain't moved on. She's stuck.
Living my best life.
Yeah. But some people do get stuck. And when you get stuck, in life, just imagine in life, you are supposed to either move forward or move backwards. When you get stuck, you don't move at all. And when you don't move, it just piles on, and you bury yourself. So
yep.
I'm just giving you some advice out there, and
I get it that people, be hurt over, losing a relationship or, losing someone or whatever. I get it. But you have to find it, or you have to find it in yourselves to let that go, to let that person go, to let that situation go, and you move on with your life.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee that person is moving on with theirs, and they ain't giving 2 cents about how you feeling about them.
Yeah. Don't say you don't get a bell, Veronica, because you got 2 bells already. You're right. No! I got it. Put that down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, move on, because they have moved on with their life, living it up, being happy, smiling, going out with other folks. And here you are at home, miserable, worrying about what they doing and who they taking photos with, who they out with, who they talking to. No.
Hey, Vic, if the shoe was on the other foot, would you have been upset?
To be honest with you, it would depend on who was in the picture. So, because if she took a picture with like one of my kids, definitely not my mother. I wouldn't. That's what it is. But if she took a picture with one of my kids, I probably I'd have been upset. But that probably would have been it. If it was one of my kids. I don't see, but see, that's the thing. One thing about me, if I see, and this is just me, depending on who I'm closest to is who I got my alliance to. But I'm still not gonna be, whatever with you. So if you and your old lady was together and y'all split up, all right, and I know y'all split up, and you was to sit here and shoot me something and be like, yo, and I'm cool with you, and you be like, yo, Vic, I don't deal with her, this, and this, and I know the whole situation. If I see your old lady, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna speak, I'm gonna keep it cordial, but if there's a video we same place, I'm gonna hit you first, and I'm gonna say, hey, I saw your peoples, you know what I'm saying? We was cool. We took a picture or whatever. If you see it, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, because I know the situation, I'm trying not to say what I really want to say, but y'all ain't wrong.
Okay.
With your
opinion
assessment.
Okay. All right.
But at the same time, I ain't trying to, because I know this person, I ain't trying to really down them like that. But
right,
I feel like the person that wrote the letter did absolutely nothing wrong. And the person that wrote the letter kind of knew, maybe, but you should be able to be free and do what the hell you want to do with whoever you want to do it with. So it is what it is.
To a certain extent,
it's no rules to it, bro.
Well, is
Because
there rules
they're
then
not
that
related.
if that young lady would okay, so to if that young lady that wrote the letter, this is hypothetical, so take yourself out of hypothetical. So if that friend was single and took the picture with you and start talking to you, and she already knew that you dealt with her friend and it was a whatever kind of breakup, was she crossing the line, or she's still free to do whatever she chooses to, even though knowing the circumstance and knowing what you and her friend had a breakup, maybe had a bad breakup. You
So
understand?
I think the ball wouldn't be in her court. The ball would more or less be in my court.
Okay.
Because they're friends and I was actually in that relationship.
Okay.
So if hypothetically I
Yes.
started sleeping with her, it looks worse on to me. It is more or less my fault versus her friend's fault.
But her friend knows that.
Mhm.
See, that's the way I'm saying. I don't know if it's your fault because you're free to do whatever you choose, just like a friend
So
is.
is the friend.
But she's still friends. But she's still friends with the person. You're not.
I see where you're coming from. So
Yeah.
I guess I can see it. I can see it from that angle too.
Mhm.
But I just think it is what it is. Yeah.
Got it. I don't want to make it a big thing, but it is. But this is good that we're talking about this because there are people out here that are broken up with somebody, and they know that they're with somebody, and that person don't really jive with so and so. So you got to make good discretions. A lot of people want to say this, that, and other, but messy is messy. And if you in a good relationship with someone, but this is a friend. This is a difference. This is not being in a relationship and your partner saying this. This is a friend. So I didn't think we done been around the block on this one a couple of times.
Well, let's see what the people saying.
All right. What?
Let me see.
Put them up there, Veronica.
Put them up there.
We talk about any and everything.
Everything.
Don't
Put
do
'em
that.
up there. Yeah. Put 'em up.
Mr. Sammy says, how long ago was the breakup?
What month is this? March?
Oh God. Months.
Maybe I'll just say that last year. How about last year?
Okay.
Last year.
Wow.
Let me see. Yep, Vic means to get used to cutting people off, which means it's them and not the other people. Counted all joy that she showed her ass and revealed who she was. That's right. That's what I'm saying. Like you find out who people really are. It may take a little moment and it may have taken 15 years, but you will find out who people really are. Exactly if it ends over something frivolously, it was going to end anyway. I butchered that.
Yeah, that's gonna come up on the radio tomorrow for you.
I'll skip it.
Oh Lord.
Only the words. Yeah, Lisa says that's just petty and childish. The friend needs to grow up. She wasn't a real friend to do that. People will throw good people like that. Like John says, that's true. People will throw away good people like they never exist. And that's sad. Like if you know you have a good friend, you better hold on and stop playing. Vic, what you laughing at?
Nothing.
They talking about you must not have a AAA. I know I saw that somewhere.
Watch battery. Yeah, right there.
Let me see what Alicia says. My thing is okay. Y'all didn't make it regardless to how bad the breakup is. You stay neutral and make that known. I'm not getting mad with anyone that still associate with anyone that I don't associate with. Our problem isn't your problem.
Facts.
Yep, that's true.
Facts.
And stop trying to make it my problem. That's between you two. Don't drag me in it. Okay. This is the truth. I guess Bree is responding to someone. Like I
Yeah, put it up there. Let's see.
She can't accept the fact that she effed up. Okay. Stevenson, Bruffington, as in Haitian friendship, as in Haitian friendship is everything to me. We got a saying in Haiti that if I am friend with you, I ought to be friend even with the dog that live in your house, brother.
That's what's up.
Oh, Stevenson, that's why you my friend. Even though you get on my nerves. If the person has moved on, why are they worrying? Yeah, about you. If they so-called supposed to have moved on, that's because they haven't. They haven't moved on. When somebody is still worrying about their ex and what their ex is doing, how their ex is moving, and who their ex is talking to, and who their ex taking photos with, who their ex going out with, blase, blah, blah, blase, they have not moved on.
Exactly. I feel like, I mean, something so small as a picture shouldn't ever be an issue. Because you know who if you know your friend is actively dating a man and the person takes the picture, then apparently her man is cool with it. Like,
Yeah.
you just skip past that part. I don't get that.
Yeah, and you wasn't in the photo alone. I was in the photo with you all. So It's not like I was doing huh?
Exactly.
So, I mean, I don't know. Sure say why are they worrying about old peanut head Vicky?
Shells.
I know how to make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches real well.
Oh.
That's it.
That's the Mike says, that's why I stopped my uplifting messages. People always have negative energy. Going back to what I was saying, they'll take all that what do you call it? They don't like I noticed, Mike, that you be putting uplifting messages and stuff on the book, and I appreciate that. But yeah, when you be all dramatic and have all that drama going on, that's what draw a lot of folks, to that. But yeah, I definitely get it, Mike. It's that Nutella. Keep thinking about that Nutella. Can't get away from it. Cheryl said Vic must be lying about that AAA. Maybe he has a double A.
There you go, right there. That's it right there. Actual size.
Oh. And she mad because you took a photo?
But my tongue that long though. I'm just playing. Oh man.
Okay then. All right. Well, let me see. John says, I'm glad I ain't no what? I ain't
no
no
woman.
I'm glad I ain't no woman, because Vic would have you breaking up friendships with that.
He got John's too.
I forgot I have to proofread his comments before I put it up there. Sure. Okay then. What else I got? Let me see. Mr. Sammy says, that's why I normally don't take pictures with people, because some people will twist it all around for some crazy reason. Right, Mr. Sammy. And you and I took that photo in Walmart. Nobody better not have twist that photo around. That was our
Ain't nobody twist that around. Y'all was on a date. Ain't no problem.
In Walmart.
And right at Walmart. That's what it was.
Mr. Sammy took me to Walmart.
That's right. Mr. Sammy.
in Walmart.
Mr. Sammy, my brother on the square.
Is it hot in here?
No. You better go get you a drink. Get you some tea.
We don't know. So I think Noah's asking the same question. How long ago the breakup shouldn't be how long ago the breakup shouldn't be the question. The question should be, how long ago Vic used that
Nutella.
I have to proofread his stuff too. I forgot. Oh gosh. When women Yep. When women are done, we don't care who you take pictures with.
Oh Lord.
And she get a bomb.
We
Right.
didn't hear it.
Fatine heard it, didn't you?
Mm-mm.
You didn't hear the bomb? You know it.
Mm-mm. I put the headphones up to the mic. No, ain't nobody.
Okay, so what else we got? Because
I mean, I was sitting there thinking about that. I don't want to. It's not me, but you know, some people say they over people, but they're not over them. And why do I say that? Not to go into details, but when someone says they over someone and then that person moves on and deal with somebody in the vicinity that they live in and get together with that person and have kids, then you really know if that person was able to move on or not. You understand? People say they can move on. And I think it goes both ways. It's just, I think it's what is called etiquette. And I don't know if we talked about this on the show before, where we talk about if you break up with somebody and then time down the road, you wind up dating the girlfriend or the male friend of the friend or whatever. And we say, oh, I wouldn't do that. Some people say I wouldn't do that, this, that, and the other. And I brought up before that what happens if you break up with someone and then that person goes out with your best friend, but they have a great life. They have a great life. And that's why I say we don't own people. So if you say you moving on, then that's what it is. They move on. And I know it gets a little shaky, but I mean, I've seen this before where a brother, what is it? Wasn't it the Jackson 5? One of the brothers dealt with another brother's wife, ex-wife.
Tito
So
and Randy?
or
That's
Jermaine or something like that. But what I'm saying is I'm not promoting that, folks. I don't want people to get out of pocket with
that's
that.
too close.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that people say they move on, but are you really moved on? And that's why I know Vic says he don't believe in, but if you holding baggage, that's why a lot of people can't go into another relationship right after a breakup, because they got baggage. They have not let go, or they have not let go of the issues that were involved with that relationship. They may have moved on from the person. They may say, I don't deal with the person, but the baggage that came with that, they have not moved on. And if you continue to have that baggage, it's very hard to have a healthy future relationship. That's just my opinion. So I don't know what's going on with this other young lady, but for her, if she broke up with her friend and she can move on with her life, then she is so wrong of breaking up with her friend over a damn picture.
Mike, you just came up with that one.
It was Randy and Jermaine.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had to put that up there. As the old saying, the darker the berry, the bigger the. That's something you just came up. That's definitely something you just came up with. Go to sleep, Mike. Let me see. I want to go back to what John says, and this is true. We sometimes can say we over someone until we see them, and seeing them can trigger old feelings.
I ain't never been through that.
No.
I've been through. I went to the movie.
Not saying that you want them back, but it can trigger old feelings.
Yeah, it can trigger old feelings. But I broke up with my first wife, and I went to the movie theater, and she came in to the movie theater with the guy she was dating, and I wind up meeting him, and he's a nice guy, and we became friends. We played softball against each other, and he was a nice guy, really nice guy, and you move on,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. I didn't hold no grudge. But you're right. It can stir up those feelings, but you got to keep them feelings in check. We keep saying we grown people, real men, real women. Well, real men and real women grow. You know what I'm saying? You mature, however you want to say the damn word. Then you moved on. You don't have some hook to this person, a ball and chain on them. That's gone. It's over.
Yeah.
So that's it. Let's call a spade. And that's some fracking BS tonight with that other person. So
Michelle said, I don't care who my ex is with. I'll speak to my ex and whoever they with and keep it moving. No one is going to steal my joy.
there you go. That's it.
Don't speak to me.
You don't want your ex to speak to you?
I'm talking about Michelle. Michelle out here snatching souls and all that. Don't speak to me. You might conjure up some old feelings.
Oh Lord.
Patricia said, nobody better not offer me no Nutella. I am going to be like, I don't know where that Nutella been.
As long as it's fresh. If you got to peel the wrap off.
Okay, then.
Make sure they peeling the wrap off.
Then maybe we'll, slide it on a slice of bread. But I don't want no Nutella that already been opened, especially coming from your house, Vic. Brian said, well, if the brother died in the Old Testament, the brother's supposed to marry brother's wife.
That's true.
No comment.
I said that's true.
Yeah, he said that.
No, I was saying no comment to that.
I know a situation where that actually happened. It didn't happen in my family, but it happened very, 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 very close to someone that I know. And
are they still? Do you know if they still married?
Everybody's deceased that happened to. This happened like in the 70s. This was before I was born. But somebody I know, their biological grandfather had 3 kids, 3 or 4 kids, and his brother didn't have any. So when his brother died, he just married his brother's wife.
I ain't got no
problem. Have
problem.
any children together.
I ain't got no problem with that. If that's what they did, and then nobody was forced into it, and that's their decision. They did. That's why I keep saying, we keep saying, people are their own. Think with their own mind. If they're not forced into anything, and that's what they want to do, so be it. We so worried about other people. We need to get our life together.
That's true.
That's why I'm saying if the other friend cut off her friend, but she's able to move on from the situation with Victor, then how the hell she gonna put her bullshit, I'm sorry, on her friend? I'm getting mad now. I'm getting mad. How the hell she gonna put that on her friend if she's able to move on? Is her friend telling her who to deal with? So, I mean, that's a bunch of crap. You wrote that letter. You now know who your real friends is. Move on, girl.
Yeah, you definitely find out.
Move on. Shit. Get me started tonight.
Stevenson says the Bible way sometimes will get people messed
Damn
up.
right. That's right. Because Stevenson, they trying to live in 2 worlds, brother. You know you can't serve 2 masters. So you're trying to live the Bible, but then you're trying to live the worldly way. And when you're trying to mix the both, it doesn't work, bro. So that's why a lot of confusion is out here. I'm cool, John. John always coming. John, I don't speak like a cotton ball, bro. I'm a black man with bass in my voice, bro. I ain't upset. When I'm upset, bro, you'll know when I'm upset. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, that's some BS, bro. You know it, John. You talk truth to power, bro. You know that's some crap. That young lady putting on her friend. That's crap.
That is some mess, for the most part. Like trying to keep I don't want to dig deeper into this wound, but I really feel like the other friend is being very manipulative and it's like somebody said, it feels like a dictatorship. Like you can't move around like you want to move around. And that's some shit right there.
Yeah, Cheryl, that's that New York. Yeah, that's that Brooklyn. I'm born in Brooklyn, girl.
I mean, sometimes you do feel like if you have an issue with someone and, you'd be like, well, why? I mean, but you're not going to stop that person from talking to someone. I know I'm not. You talk to who you want to talk to. Like, if they ain't abused me, like beat my tail, like you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't a situation like that,
No drugs involved. Never call nobody outside of their name. Never use the B word. Never call them a whore. Never call none of that shit.
yeah.
And then they was the reason they left. So it's like you left that whole situation, and now you mad that it is what it is.
Misery loves company. I'm mad at the person. I want you to be mad at them too, and their dog. All right, Stevenson. So you know what I'm saying? So that friend wants her to be mad at Vic and Vic dog. Vic ain't even got a
Now you gonna
dog.
kick the dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's definitely jealousy, Sly. Yeah. That's definitely jealousy.
You know what? That's interesting. I'm glad that you said jealousy. It made me think of envy. Maybe she wanted to be in that picture up in them arms.
Maybe.
I'm right.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. She forgot about that. She forgot about that little peanut.
All things are possible through Christ, through Jesus, whatever that saying is.
What you say?
All things are possible through Christ our Lord. Anything's possible. Like, I mean, I'll tell you this. I'll say this. There, you never know. You never know what you who you destined to be with, or when you supposed to be with them. But
Right.
it makes it hard when you hear shit like this, that someone is really upset by something so small. It makes it really, really, really hard for anything to even transpire. Like even if y'all didn't know this whole thing, when the person that's actually hurt, you know what I'm saying, when they go to tell the story, you know, people gonna listen to them. But the main question is the person that's actually mad. How do you explain that you are mad at this person? Like, how do you even tell that story?
Yeah, I don't get it.
I'm almost curious to know exactly the intimate details on what happened, but I really don't want to fucking go down that road. That is not a road that I want to travel down no more. So but my curiosity is probably going to end up getting to me, and I just kind of maybe want to know. But how do you tell that story to say, I'm no longer friends with this person because they took a picture with my ex? Like, what other words could you throw in that picture, in that scenario, to make yourself more relevant in that situation, so that these people over here can be like, you know what, girl, I see why you like that.
That's it.
Because, you know, sometimes, you know, when people get mad with each other and when they're telling the story, one side you're like, I see your point, but the other side was like, what? You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes you can see both sides. But this one here, being if that I was actually there and know all the details, and you were there and know pretty much half the details, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, just to throw another little curveball in here, been in a past relationship where person said, I don't mind meeting your ex and I'm cool meeting your ex. But I was like, what? I mean, what for? You know, this is interesting. I don't have nothing to hide, but I just think, and when I say this, I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna be kind of on the bias side. So, but I'm just gonna say it because this is how I felt. I felt that if these two women got together, they were gonna do this. And I felt that when it comes to men, it's not that men don't talk, we talk, but there's a line that some of us men draw, meaning that if I got with one of Victor's ex, I don't know if I'm saying it right, I'm not going to sit up there and want to know or talk about Victor. But some women want to find out what happened in the past relationship and this, that, and the other. And yeah, I was like, what's the purpose? I mean, you know, I've had my two I had my ex and my current in the same vicinity before. I've had them in the same party. You understand? And I mean, they didn't sit down and chat and talk, but it just comes a line, just like when I said my ex, she married that guy that I ran into them. But when we got together, he didn't talk about her. And I know, would I allow him or allow myself to talk about her or sit there and allow him to talk about her?
Yeah, why would you?
I wouldn't do that because I think that's just a line there that draws there. Again, I can't speak. I'm not a woman. I just say that, you know, at the end of the day, because I've seen women throw that back up in men's face. Oh, I was talking to Sheila the other day, and, you know, Sheila's your ex. And Sheila said, that's why you so-and-so, you still like that, you know, 25 years since, you know, and that's not helpful in a relationship. You know, so that's another question. Do you know, as you move on, people say, well, if you move on, you could talk to whoever you want to or mingle with whatever. But if I'm that's why we were talking about, if you go to a barbecue, I'm going to a family function and my ex is still friends with my family and my family invite my ex over, my family's asking for problems. Because see, now, John, you want to see Brother Fatin get upset? Let my family invite an ex over and that ex starts some problems. I'm going to turn that zombie out because you knew better than doing that. And you know that when it comes to me, if there's wrong, don't come to me to rationalize that now because I'm going to turn it out. So that's why people got to use their own judgment in these case situations.
Cynthia said, because Vic, you're supposed to be miserable after she left and you disappointed her. And that's the thing, like some exes, they do want you to be miserable after you break up with them. Yeah. And that's sad. Like if you're not together, I don't wish bad on no one. All my exes, I hope
I guess because I hide pain more than, I shouldn't say most people, but the thing is that everybody deals with pain differently. You know what I'm saying? So because I ain't moping around and doing this and doing that, don't mean I don't have any kind of feelings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that I'm out and about and doing this because Angelia knows more about the whole situation than said. I know Veronica, but she knows more about the situation than I am actually telling right now. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I will say this to kind of comment on what the team said. I have dealt with people, and then my friends have come behind me and dealt with people, and I never said anything. Because if you were happy with somebody who I dealt with in the past, if you didn't know that, why would I tell you that? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm happy for y'all in general. Just because me and this female didn't work, if you was to come through and start dating her and you didn't even know that I dated her, you know what I'm saying? Why would I tell you that? That's on her to tell you that, not me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like no matter how close we is, if you happy with someone that used to be my ex, it is what it is. Nothing. We ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, you were on point, bro.
John says you would honestly be amazed who will stop liking you because of who you're friends with, and you'll be amazed at who becomes friends because both parties don't like a particular. Isn't that something?
Wait. Veronica, I don't got a problem. Why you don't put up the comments where people say they agree with me? Mm-hmm. No, you ain't gotta put them up now.
Normally no one does agree with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You want me to go back? Nah, I ain't petty like that.
I just playing. Wait,
don't do that. I'm just saying.
I mean, truthfully, I don't see it, Fatigue.
Oh Lord, you need glasses then.
No, I'm telling you, things that you see. How many times I got to tell you that? Some comments I do not see on my end. Seriously.
I like what Bebe said, and they didn't even name me. He said, "Facts. I never go to my ex functions." Because you just put it up there. I can't because I have to make my screen small. Facts. I never go to my ex functions. They have asked numerous times. I never go. So that's dealing with that comment. you know. And John says, Fatine, I mess with you, but we I
A
can't
lot
see
alike.
that. Yeah, we're a lot alike. So
Right, John.
Well, she said
Right.
in the letter she didn't care.
But you know,
My
I
bad.
don't, I
That's
don't
my
like,
bad. That's my bad. That's my bad.
yeah. But yeah, Fatine, like I don't
that's
see
okay. That's okay. I got you.
like I don't do that on purpose.
That's okay. I don't have the power to put up. I don't have the administrator, so I can't put up comments.
Bebe says you aren't supposed to share your feelings to others. Sometimes you have to hurt alone. People will use that as a form of weakness.
That's
Well,
Well,
sometimes I guess when you see, you know, I guess if I would have shut myself down and whatever and not do nothing, then maybe I would have been back in that situation. But that's just not someplace I really want to be at. Not at definitely not at this stage in my life. You know what I'm saying? But no, that is not something. It's not a road I want to drive down again.
you know, some people will use you know, that form of weakness. That means that person really didn't care about you. They're going to use because you're showing your feelings towards them, and they're going to, you know, use that as a form of weakness. I mean, you know, going to take you as, you know what I'm saying? I would never look at a person for sharing their feelings with me as a form of, you know, using that against them. No,
Right.
I love for someone to share their feelings with me.
Yeah. Veronica and Victor, have y'all ever in a serious relationship, broken up, and revisit that relationship?
Revisit it how?
Went back to that relationship in a relationship form. I ain't talking about tapping it.
No.
Okay. That's what
No.
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
No, what
doubled
is
back and
it?
had another child.
So you went for down.
Oh, I
Veronica?
forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. I did.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
did leave, broke up, and then went back.
Yeah.
Veronica?
Once. One time.
Okay. I just asked. Veronica?
I can't recall. Broke up with someone and went back.
I mean, yeah, not a major breakup. Yeah.
Like boyfriend, girlfriend, no.
Yeah, not to get reestablished in the relationship. That's why I had to reiterate, not tap. You know, because a lot of people be in relationships, they break up, they get past that little anger, and they get back. They know one another, they become intimate, and they keep it moving. And that's not what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are just messy out here, and they don't want to call it what it is. But a lot of people is messy. But messy ain't not bad. It's just messy.
Well, baby says, Victor White, just continue to move on. I like you. You a cool dude. And you're funny as HELL. Don't let this BS get to you. Move forward and keep dressing up and smelling good.
Next time I'll read
Thank
the
you.
comment so I can put in
You don't smell good.
the rated R words that Veronica keeps rating PG.
Stevenson says they are not your friend, Vic. They are your associates because true friends doesn't go behind each other. Yeah.
I know John. John's buddy. John, you get a The word is hell.
I can't stand John.
You know you're gonna tempt him to say you're gonna put the P word up there in a minute. You know it's coming. So.
Many people will use your pain against you. Yep. Talking from experience. Yeah. That's true. Well, I mean, I don't be. Yeah, I did smell you one time, Vic.
Cheryl said Vic is smelling.
You when we was in the studio.
Oh yeah. My bad.
Baby said I actually didn't go back. The D was good, so I kept going back to get it, but I had to stop doing that if we being real.
Baby, yeah, tell the truth, girl. Yeah, tell it like it is. It ain't always us brothers going back. Mhm,
Oh, well, we know that.
mhm. Juice man.
Your friends supposed to be there, real friends anyway, but the ones that are not be the ones that will cross you for anything. They will cross you for and money.
Oh, PG word for you too.
We're PG tonight.
PG too. Hey, what letter you got on your hat, Vic?
I'm pushing P.
That's what I'm talking about.
But that's true.
I ain't
though.
got no hat on tonight. I said, people may think he ain't got no hair up there. So I said, let me not wear a hat tonight.
That's true though. Friends are supposed to be there. Real friends are supposed to be there. Sorry, Vic. Veronica don't even say lie. She say telling stories. Leave.
See a little girl, her mama, her pastor watching.
Pussy. The word is pussy. You right.
Pussy.
John.
Pussy. That's all to it. Shoot, and you in a different kind of moment, you say that word all kind of ways.
He don't be smelling good at no boot camp, baby. What are you talking about? She must be like that sweatness.
And that's a turn on for some people.
It'd be residuals sometimes. Let me say that. I've been out there and I had on something. Normally, if I leave the house, I usually got on something.
That's right. I'm going to the mall. I got something on. I'm going to eat. I got something. I had something on when I walked out the door.
You said what, Veronica?
At the park working out, you have on something?
It's a residual.
Let me smell you out there.
Put it on like I was going out, but yeah, I have on something.
Something. It's just.
And some deodorants, they smell really nice. So. No.
Put it like this: if I'm in the mood, you gonna smell me, and it's what it is. That was just something. That was something casual. Just wait to springtime.
Well, I went around.
You can't smell it.
You got to be careful with Veronica because Veronica get a certain scent in her nose. She starts to get warm.
Y'all just wait.
You gotta wait. I'm right out there with you, bro.
Wait till spring come and them spring scents come in.
Come out. Oh yeah, them some good ones, boy.
All righty then. Well, final. Maybe we shouldn't do final thoughts.
Yes. I mean, stop. I mean, don't switch up nothing because of me. That ain't fair. That's not fair. That's not fair to the viewers and to everybody else. Don't switch shit up because of me. Speak how you feel. Don't hold back. Be real. This is the tea where we talk about any and everything. And you should not be pulling no punches. I would feel offended if I knew that you was pulling punches.
I mean, I've been real with everything I said tonight. 15.
I said everything. You know, I said everything that I meant.
No, I'm saying final thoughts
on this one. I think that, I think that this young lady that wrote the letter, let me ask you this, Veronica, real quick. When you and her were going back and forth, was she more disappointed or again, I don't know if you could tell that since you were going through a letter, text or email. Did she sound disappointed, hurt? Did you get any kind of emotional feel from her?
A little, but at the same time, she was saying that, pretty much it is what it is.
Okay, that's what I
want to move on, friend. I mean, she was saying that she was pretty much done.
Okay. So to the young lady that
she made the things list. Wait. Right?
What? So y'all, my old ass made the dean's list. Y'all, my old ass made the dean's list. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yep, congratulations. That's 3.0 or better. There you go. She said it right there. I'm gonna use her answer for my final thought. So be it. If she wants to move on, if she wants to end the friendship, fine. That's it. Move on, and that's it, and leave it alone. Now, if this young lady calls you back and wants to have a conversation, if I was you, man, it's up to you to listen to. I can't tell you what to do, but I would listen to her, but I'll give her a piece of my mind. I'll tell you that. Give her a piece of your mind and just let her know, and you make that decision because I don't walk in your shoes. Y'all been friends for this long. And sometimes people that are friends, they do go through shit. And then time goes by, they work it out. So I can't sit there and say that for you because I don't know, because I'm not emotionally tied into that. But if you are serious and she's ended that friendship and you say, well, it is what it is, and she don't pick up the phone, that's it. Sayonara. That's it. Like Sukiyaki's in the song, Sayonara.
So,
Look,
being
I'll
so
let you have the last final thoughts, Vic. I'll go
no,
before you.
because you always give your thoughts last. So you good. So so I already know how this is gonna end. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like what's going to happen is that maybe by Thursday or Friday, she gonna realize that she acted on impulse because she's a very impulsive person, and she's gonna realize that the friendship is a lot more important than the relationship or whatever that me and that person have, because there is nothing. So you should never lose a friend over something as small as a picture. I feel like even if you wanted to question that friend, but if that's your friend, you should never have to question your friend's loyalty. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like things will get smoothed over. It just won't be this year. But I really feel like there's a conversation that it will probably happen. And it's a couple of apologies, but you really got to show me that you really are sorry. And I get it. Like when people are emotionally hurt, you do things that they're not rational to somebody who's not hurt. But at the same time, you got to look at the situation like, okay, I understand you hurt, but I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? That's something that y'all had, and I don't have something. So, and I feel like she shouldn't even have to explain that to her. I mean, she should just sit here and say, I hate you feel that way, but you can't just threaten me like that. See, that's where I would have been cool with everything. If you can cuss me out, you can do whatever. But the minute you start threatening me, then we on a whole nother ball game. So I really feel like, they will probably end up being back cool, but they probably won't be as cool as they were before all this happened.
Hmm.
And Cheryl, to be honest with you, there are more letters about me than you probably know, but it is what it is. Let me put your comment up there. There you go. The only reason you know this one was about me because I let the cat out the bag. So, but if I'd have known beforehand, it was what it was.
Yeah, because y'all have to remember, like, I'm the only one that get the emails, and I don't share with them what the emails are about. Like, I just read them because I love to see their face expressions, and I don't want them to think about what they're going to say, about the letter until we're live. So maybe I need to switch that up.
No, why?
I just kidding. I know it's the tea. The tea is real. We keep it real here on the show, and it's going to continue to be that way. So That's why we call it tangy tea, because you never know what you're going to get. Life can be tangy and life can be sweet sometimes. So,
And I think it's a good way because I don't want to compare the show to Steve Harvey, but a lot of people thought the Strawberry Letter was fake as time, and people realized. And so this show is not a mirror. It's kind of a mirror of that show, but it's not made in the mirror of that show. And it shows that it's real.
no.
So even though you was playing, Victor is right, that's the authenticity of this show, is that you're the only one, you created the show, and you're the only one that communicate with the person. And that should even make the person who wants to be sort of kind of anonymous to the rest of the panel. That's a good way of doing it. So I like what this person said. They didn't care if you said their name. See, and folks should put that, if they want to be anonymous, they'll be
I won't
anonymous,
do it.
So.
Yeah, so I prefer not to, call any names, because I don't want to cause any problems. Yes, I'll read your letters. But as far as causing issues between folks, I know they already have issues or whatever, but I'm not trying to be in the middle of no one's mess. I don't want no one saying, well, my name was called on the T and blah, 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 blah. No, we don't want that. So you're definitely going to stay anonymous when it comes to me. But I do understand this is a different, different vibe tonight because it was personal.
Yeah, I mean, it don't affect me none.
But to the young lady, to the young lady that wrote the letter, you okay, Alicia? Well, the email address, tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. But I feel that if you want to lose a friendship over something as small as that, then maybe it's time for that friendship to end. But if you feel deep down inside that you still want this person in your life, you still want to be friends with this person, then maybe you should reach out. Or if she reach out to you, don't be like, oh, well, I ain't answering her call. That's if you want her in your life. But if you feel like this friendship needs to be over, then just go ahead and end it, because sometimes friendships need to end. And in your letter, you said that it's more than just that photo. So evidently something else is going on in your friendship besides this photo. So in that case, you know what you need to do. Leave it alone. Let her go on about her own life and end the friendship. Or if that 15-year friendship mean that much to you, then, it may not be the same. But if you want, to keep her in your life as a friend, then do that. We can only give you our views, but you have to make that decision on what you want to do. And that goes for everyone that write letters to the show. You have to make your own judgment on that. So I hope everything works out for you. I will not be asking you to take any more photos.
I will. Ain't nobody want to take no picture with you, V.
What? Excuse me? But yeah. But yeah, that's all I got.
That's the problem living in Mayberry. Everybody know one another. That's the problem, damn problem. That's the damn problem.
Well, the thing is, bro, Facebook. But it's not a problem, bro. Like, I get exactly what you're saying, but it shouldn't even be an issue.
It shouldn't be.
He called us Mayberry, V.
Right. You hear that?
We got a bullet with one gun and the bullet.
Yeah, the deputy with one gun. That's right.
Mayberry.
That's right.
One bullet in the gun and then they back us.
I seen a young lady the other night and I spoke to her. I was like, I just say to myself, because two young ladies I done met down here, they know my family. I was like, geez.
Mayberry didn't have those problems.
Those problems.
I was going to take pictures with you, Veronica. Oh, thank you.
How about with me?
John, no.
She can't tell. Why I can't?
Mm-mm.
Well, anyway, 15, what you were saying?
John says final thought. He always give the final thoughts, guys. Final thoughts from John. Draws don't go under sundresses.
Jingle, jingle,
Didn't
jingle,
I say I was
jingle.
gonna proofread his comments?
The team is not wrong. The country Mayberry. We just got more schools. Because it is. Everybody know one another. So I already know. That's why I was talking to somebody and I was like, I bet you know somebody in my family. Came back, she knew my cousin. And I was like, that's how it is down here. Somebody gonna know somebody. You know, that's how it is.
Well, yeah,
Wait a minute.
you in a small
Uh-oh.
town. That's why you have to be careful what you're doing.
Let me say this. If you do that, I'm not going to be here.
I'm trying to.
That's
appeal
all
to
I'm saying.
with mine, so I can answer all questions. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, hold on. Give me a pack. You got an extra one in that pack, Veronica?
nope,
You
that's the last one.
That's the last one.
And the thing is,
I ain't
I'm
gonna be
not
here.
putting nobody business out there,
Uh-oh.
but I know what she's talking about.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to be on here. I'm cool. You know,
Wait a minute. I call this Mayberry. Now you making me call it what they call it. This the dirty. This sounds like the little dirty here. What's going on? Little
No.
dirty South here. What's happening, Alicia?
whew,
Woo! Uh-oh.
I tell you this,
Ooh.
I'll sit out that show.
Me too. For Tina be the only one.
I'll host it then.
There you, hey. Send your letters to 15 whenever you want to. I'll watch from YouTube.
No, I can't do that to my family members because I wouldn't want them to do that to me. We try not to do them personal like that. If y'all want to know something, just ask the damn question in the damn chat.
She got
No, you don't.
she got an interesting story to tell. Let me say that.
Oh, okay.
She got a very interesting story to tell. So
Well,
That's interesting. Taking pictures. I thought taking pictures are kind of honest. Wow. I'm
right.
not.
I saw
Yeah,
that. Really,
yeah, that's
Cheryl?
what. Yeah, Cheryl. Why you not taking pictures, girl?
She'll take one with me, but
Oh,
not
she-
with God.
Oh, she almost. Oh, so Cheryl, you booed up then? Okay. If you booed up, then we understand. You know, you got that jealous boo, and we ain't home wreckers, so we got it.
speak for yourself.
People know somebody
John
say
said
that.
people won't know so much if they didn't post everything. True.
Yep. Hey, oh Lord. And John, you know, and I thought about that about 10 minutes ago. I say that sometimes we run our mouth too much. And when we run our mouth, sometimes we run out of things to say. So we start saying things we shouldn't be saying. Sometimes we need to pull back. And social media has really invited folks into your home. And some invited them into your home and into your bedroom.
Really, Brett?
Hey,
I see you, Cheryl.
Let me say this.
Cheryl says she's not trying to get beat up for tea.
So, in the defense of posting, if I'm putting something out there for the world to see, in my opinion, I'm not hiding it. This is something
Right.
that I'm not hiding. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I have a cousin who transitioned. And if my cousin posts a picture, I tell my cousin, "Yeah, you looking good, you look beautiful, whatever. I'm perfectly comfortable with who I am. You know, my cousin is a beautiful soul. I mean, they chose to, you know, live that lifestyle. And I'm not afraid to put nothing under her pictures. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that I have to hide. So if I put something out there, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is it. You know, there's nothing to hide.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm a little different. And you know, and Veronica and Victor, let me just say this. I'm glad you kind of said this because I thought about something. Veronica, Victor, Sharon, and myself, even though Veronica and myself work in radio, this show is similar to radio. Or we become slight and it's not from an ego point of view, kind of like celebrities. Oh, that's Tangy T. And especially us trying to promote the show and this, that, and the other. So for us to take pictures with people, that is kind of what we do, because we do that in the radio business. If you notice, I post a lot of pictures with celebrity people. I got pictures with people that y'all don't even know. So why post them? You know, understand? Unless I post them in the past because I might be at the event or whatever. I got friends or whatever, and I post. But what I'm saying is we're kind of like celebrities, so we take pictures. So unless there's something going on that we know, then we take pictures. That's how we are, because we kind of like that. And that's not putting us on a pedestal. It's just that's what a lot of people may say. Hey, yo, Vic, let me get a picture. Veronica, Fatine, can I get a quick picture? And that's how we kind of roll. So when people start taking that and putting their personal things, because they had a personal relationship with one of us that now do this, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, because we are into a different kind of role of what we do.
And I love taking photos.
Yeah, I take photos. Y'all see, I post too. A lot of people.
Huh?
Nah.
I love taking photos too.
Yeah,
Probably more than you do, Veronica.
Probably.
Yeah.
I can imagine this do it right. After the meet and greet. Well, guys, we're gonna wrap things up.
Please. Yes. 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 For once.
For once. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are now at this point full figure to our communities. Oh, Stevenson. Y'all are now at this point a full figure to our communities. Thank you, Stevenson.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I didn't take a picture with individual, but Tangy T.
Right. See what I'm saying? So if the person take a picture with, you two were out the other night, Veronica or Victor or both, I took a picture with a Tangy T member or a Tangy T. And that's how it's looked upon. You understand? But if people got personal relationships with us, we out there differently. You understand what I'm saying? We're rolling as a crew.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how, when I was in a relationship, that was separated. I didn't have to go through that. I post any and everything because I didn't go through that, because that's my line of work.
Right.
You understand? So that's how it is. Now I don't answer to nobody but myself. That's all to it. Bang bang.
Apparently, I still answer to somebody. I'm still trying to figure out who that is.
Yes, let me give the benediction. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent from one another.
Amen.
Thank y'all so much for watching Tangy T of Life. We appreciate all of you for joining us tonight. This is where it goes down. As you can see, we talk about any and everything here on the T.
Anybody.
Anybody. That was always say Fatine for the streets.
Tangy T of Life, because life can come at you tangy and it can be sweet at times. So we definitely talk about any and everything here. If you would like to be a guest on the show, if you have an email letter, please send it to tangytoflife@gmail.com. Or you can send us a message right here on Facebook, on our Facebook page, Tangy T of Life. If you have not done so already, please head over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel.
Hold on. So Stevenson, the Stallion was, you looking at, that's the wrong name. I think Stevenson got them mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
So let me say that. I ain't saying she ain't, but who I think you talking about, that's not her.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Stallion is somebody else. I'll let you figure out which one that one is.
Yeah. And the Cheryl said about Fatine in the streets. I gotta I gotta see what's out here. This is new territory for me now. So I gotta see what's out here, Cheryl. So
Well, we gave a benediction. So let's get out of here. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your nights. And God willing, we'll be back out. We'll be I was going to say back out on location. We'll be back with some more Hot Tea Thursday night. So guys, send your email letters. Send your email letters. Send it. We know all of you have been through things, are going through things, or know someone that have been through things. You will stay anonymous. Just send it. Send us your email. tanketeaoflife@gmail.com.
So-
you know what, John? Good night.
yeah, wait. John said ain't nothing in these streets. So John, where we gotta go, bro? We can
John,
move
he ain't
around.
coming. Don't even.
Right.
Just don't make it a Saturday night, John. That's all I'm saying. Don't make it a
He ain't
Saturday
coming.
night.
Have a good night, guys. Thanks for watching.